Here's to Thirsty Thursdays. Ah.
Ooh, da lolly. Yeah, Thursday. Oh, is it ever? Man, let's get into it. All right, you got your cans? Boom. I mean, did you see what I have? Boom. Old school, baby. Let's go. All right. What do? First, we skim the top. Bam. Then we get the gutter. Bam. Then we blow. Yeah. And let's see if we pick this up week to week. We never know. Sometimes we get surprised, but let's get it. The pist click. Ah. Ready, fam? I feel good about this one. I think it's going to work. All right. After we crack the can, what do? We pour. We pour until we see the bubbles. Oh, and when we see the bubbles, we dream. Yeah. I'm dreaming that I'm going to hit St. George this weekend and possibly see my woman in a bikini. Yeah, it's a good dream. All right, a little bit more. More bubbles to the top there. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Let's get our sip on. Ah, that's good squishy. That is good squishy. Should we leave our old school can in the background? Get some good karma. Got to brighten up that logo, man. The week that was, oh my gosh. Power Slap 18. Whew. In the books. It was incredible. So much fun. A couple of things stand out to me. So the first thing is we're finding out that Power Slap is slowly becoming what I would call on its own. There wasn't as many celebrities this round. There wasn't as many influencers this round, but there was a sold-out crowd. Now, people can say what they want. Oh, smaller venue, yada, yada. Doesn't matter. I feel like this weekend this weekend was the beginnings of seeing Power Slap be its own little thing, right? It wasn't forced down anybody's throat through influencers, through a bunch of celebrities, through anything like that. It was just people that showed up that wanted to watch and that were fans. And it was awesome. It was such a great time. I was going through a lull, man. I was missing everybody. Fucking life in the background can die, if you ask me. This is just the dessert of life for me, man. So I had a great time. Wifey and I flew in, got there about 12-ish, 11, 12-ish, something like that. Made it to our hotel, and it just started, man. It was just go time. We landed, got to the hotel, got our bags unpacked or whatever. Allie likes to use the drawers in hotels. So we do that, and then it was time for me to go. I got to go see the prelims, which was amazing. I've never done that. There was one with Steve Congo that he was, gracious enough to give me one of his free tickets. I don't know if it was family and friends or whatever, but the videographer I was with at the time, I think there was some miscommunication. So shout out Levi. What's up, brother? And so we got there late. So we were able to sneak in air quotes. We were invited. We got the time wrong, miscommunication, whatever. But anyway, we got to see some of the prelims on that card, which I think was, I don't remember the card. I had to start keeping a log, fam, of every event, every date, all that stuff, and start memorizing, because I've always been very open about the fact I'm just a big fan. You know what I mean? If guys want to come on and break news, or if guys want to come on and promote whatever, and we're going to do that. Like, we're not stupid, right? But it's to the point now where, because it's starting to grow more and more on its own, we gotta start using that old memorization skill set and build that up, because I'm getting tired of wondering what event I was at and what happened. You feel me? So anyway, so I had seen the prelims before, but it wasn't the whole time. And it was kind of weird. We were in the back. But this time around, I hit up Sin. Shout out Sin. Love you, brother. And I was able to see and go in with the group for the unaired prelims. Lived up to it. It was so cool. The environment's a little bit different. A little bit quieter for obvious reasons because there's less people there, but also like music and the production for the main card that is televised on YouTube obviously is off the charts. You got the lights, you got the music, you got everything, the announcers, the whole bit. But during the prelims, it's kind of just boiled down to the strikers, the stage, and then the refs, of course, catchers, and hold on, fam. This is my kid calling me. Should we take him live on the pod? Bro.
Hey, are you home?
Yeah, I'm actually doing a podcast right now, Thursday. So you're on it, just so you know right now.
Oh, dude, Thursday.
But I'll be done in like 20-ish minutes.
Oh, do you want to come get like me and Wes, and we can come eat lunch at your house, maybe?
Yeah, do I have to leave now?
Like, what if you did, and then we could be on Thirsty Thursday?
Okay, man. I'm gonna hit stop, and then I'm gonna hit record when we get back here. Okay. See ya. Bye.
Love you. I love you, Dad.
Okay, love you. Bye. All right, fam, stay right here. We might have a son on the pod. Doesn't hurt my feelings. It's been a minute. We can see how Timmer has grown. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Timmer, come say hi to the people. I told you we'd be back. Look, to you, it's like 1 second, but we've actually been gone for like a minute. So, technology, am I right? Come say hello, the high school student, the king himself, Timmer Fox.
Bro, you guys don't get to see my face today.
What are we drinking to? It's Thirsty Thursday.
We're drinking old school.
Nice, my guy.
Yeah.
All right. When I'm done, I'll take you back to class.
Okay, because so I need to go to school when it's time so I can get education and make my town proud.
Yes, we're all about making our town proud in this house, It's kind of cool. We don't even have to blur your face. It's just cut off. Will you close the door after you leave so I can say all the things about you? Get some. Thank you, Timmer. God bless you. Yeah, so anyway, where were we talking about, fam? Power slap on its own. So I'm glad we went, and I had this feeling. I think I talked about it last week on Thirsty Thursday when we went to go do the interviews and before the fight. But I'll just say it again. There was something that I kept thinking, should we go? Should we not? And I'm so happy we did. We didn't just do interviews. We actually went to the event. We did the thing we always do, which is go to the after party, hang out. It was so much fun. And I think it was good because I really feel like this weekend was just another little stepping stone in that whole, in our world of slap, if you will, that people are getting to know us more and know that we're here for the long haul. And it was good to see everybody, not just in an interview setting, just in a regular setting. You know what I mean? Very cool. The prelims were incredible. To see all that live was awesome. Again, shout out Sin. It was funny. One of Allie's friends was I think she was turning 40. What's up, Elena? And we had some extra tickets, and it was so much fun. And I'm glad we did it. But I promised the tickets to Luke Simon's girl, and then she said she wasn't coming, and there was some miscommunication. Maybe, I don't know, but I got the impression she wasn't coming. So Allie's friend was having her 40th birthday party, and she was in Las Vegas. So we sent her and a friend our 2 extra tickets, and they got to sit down and watch it for the first time. And man, it was so much fun. That woman has the loudest voice ever. The whole freaking crowd could hear this girl. It was fantastic. So much fun. We have 2 new fans of Power Slap. In fact, not just a fan, she hit me up literally yesterday, saying now her brother wants to do it. And he's a bigger guy, you know what I mean? He's athletic. So another thing that came out of this weekend or this past week was we hooked up a potential striker, You never know. I told him to fill out the application, hooked him up with my boy Pono. But anyway, so we get down there. We do the thing. I see prelims a whole way through for the first time. We go to the event, which is incredible. All the matches were awesome. A lot of surprises too. Some good debuts. The event was great. The after party was good. It was more chill than usual. Still a lot of people there. But like I said in the beginning, there just wasn't as many influencers. There wasn't as many celebrities, which I think is a good thing because it does show this little thing, this massive thing on social media. But as far as like the live events, our little guy is growing. You know what I mean? He's getting bigger, and that shows because even though the star power or influence power wasn't so present, it was a great night. Sold out crowd, really good matches. Yeah, a lot of fun. Then the next day was great. We actually got to sleep in, which I think we were out till 4 or 5 in the morning, just doing our thing. We went out to a club. Shout out to it's so funny. Whenever I think of his name, I only think of his Instagram handle because it's 106 in Park. What's up, John? Because growing up watching BET, it's just a great handle. How can you go wrong? And Natalie, love you, girl. We got to hang out with both of them. UFC after party, Club Zouk. Ooh, it was nice, man. So nice. And this Zouk is different because most clubs you go into, it's basically like this massive general admission, gross, sweaty bodies going up to the DJ. And then they have tables outward that kind of go up. But in Club Zouk, you've got a general admission area, but then it's really mostly tables and paths to those tables. And it was a hybrid setup as well. So you have the inside, but you could also, there was an outside portion. So it was just a different dynamic, very cool. Got to go everywhere, behind the DJ, all that kind of stuff. Great night. Just laughing, music, all that kind of thing. Very cool. And we got back about, I think maybe 1:30-ish, possibly 2 from the club. And then we went back to the hotel, but I was kind of wired, so I didn't sleep till much later. But it was a good time. It was a good time. It was a good week. We're still pursuing different things behind the scenes for the business. We don't know what's going to happen there. But I think whatever happens, it's going to be a path to a new start where we don't have to change what we're doing. We just have to change how it's done, if that makes sense. Nothing's going to shake it up totally. We just need to figure out how to set our reset button and just act as if some of these events and hard situations, the last 2 years, 2.5 years, especially this last 18 months, is just what it was, and we can move on and start kicking some butt again. So, but other than that, that was probably the hardest things of the last week, is just figuring out what to do with the business. And it's funny, it's not doomsday, fam. I mean, it's hard, but it's not going anywhere. We just need to figure out how to proceed going forward. And once it's all figured out and solidified, and we have a path to move on to, you'll be the first to hear about it. All my my big fans out there, you know what I mean? All 6 of them. I love saying that. When this thing has 1 billion followers, I'm still going to say all 6 of you. So all 6 of you will know before anybody else. But just know I'm trying to focus on not the hard things of this last week, but the things that were awesome. So we got to focus on Power Slap, the dessert of life. We got to focus on going out to the club with John and Natalie. We got to focus on hooking up a potential striker into Power Slap because, like it or not, fam, we know the Power Slap people. And so we have that ability. We got to focus on the fact that my wife is hot as hell still. She's intense, but man, is she good looking. We got to focus on the fact my kids are healthy. They're strong. They're growing. They're experiencing life in all the best ways. We got to focus on that this weekend, starting tonight. We're going on another road trip to St. George to get some sunshine. Shout out to Mama Jenny's birthday. And we have to focus on the fact that your boy here might be actually involved in an energy drink company. Stay tuned. We're going to focus on all that because hard is what it is and it's no fun. And good is what it is, but man, is it fun. Know that it's going to be okay. This pod sometimes is, let's be real, fam. Sometimes this pod is just therapy for me, free therapy. And so at the end, when we say you're going to be all right, that's also for me as well. So let's do just that. Thank you for listening. Another quick sip episode, but just know Power Slap was incredible. We're doing the best we can to move the business in the right direction. And we got another level of fun because of what may or may not happen in a certain energy drink brand, right? Okay. Let's have a good week. Let's do what we do. And always know the person looking back at you in the mirror, they're going to be all right. Cheers, fam. Also, shout out my sister, Harley Quinn Mustang. We'll get photos. All right. Let's have a good Thursday. Bye.